Well, I tell you what, this is not going well. Oh, geez, it's practice and we're wrecking people. My God. That guy's going to have a beef with us, I'm sure. What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're back here, World of Outlaws 24. This is episode number 4. And in the last episode, in case you missed it, we unlocked a new series of racing, and we are going to get into that in this episode. And speaking of the last episode, if you didn't watch it, go back and watch it right now. What the hell are you waiting for? And then go back and watch episodes 1 and 2, because you can't just start with this one, number 4. It's out of order. You got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And here it is, Jeff King's new ride here in the local dirt series, the Dirt Car Street Stocks. And this thing is absolutely awesome. Jeff King has put his twist on the paint, and we are ready to get out onto whatever track they're going to throw at us. We're going to kick its ass. So in this episode, we are going to tackle a few of these beginning races here in the Street Stock series. This thing looks absolutely awesome. Jeff King looks awesome. You guys look awesome. I look awesome. Everybody looks awesome. And we're not going to modify the car at all in this first race. Let's just get out there and see what we can do. And then we'll come back for races 2 and 3. We'll work on the car a little bit, get it up to speed. Who knows, we might even get ourselves a sponsor here in the Street Stock series. We might even unlock a new series in this episode. Only time will tell. So let's not waste any more time unless you guys want to waste your time. If so, pause the video, go waste your time, come back. Well, we are going to get into this next event here in the Street Stock series, Fairbury Speedway. Let's go. Fairbury Speedway, a quarter of a mile. We got 12 laps. It's multi-groove. All right, here we go. Practice session coming up. The number 69 car is ready to get out on the track. You can see Jeff King there in his black and white race suit. We got the car set up at 37% loose. Not sure if that's what we need, but that's what we're going to start with. So let's get out on the track and practice. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Jeff King hits a tire first, you know, trying to get on the track, and that's okay. Let's just take this slow here as we come around corner number 1 in Fairbury. And already this thing is pretty awesome. I mean, the setup is pretty nice. 37% loose. I mean, that might be where we need to stay. Jeff King having a pretty good time keeping this on the track. All right, so far we're doing pretty good. We're staying out of the wall, which is always a goal here for Jeff King and the number 69 team. All right, one thing I didn't do that we talked about in the last episode, I kept the tear-offs on, and we'll see if we can keep putting up with it. I mean, it is an added distraction, but you know, as a race car driver, I'm sure you have all kinds of distractions, and yeah, what the hell. Let's see if we can deal with it. And let's see if Jeff King can find a little bit more speed here out on the track and get a little bit more aggressive in these turns. So far, we're coming up high. We're losing some speed. We really want to see if we can put out some fast laps here at Fairbury. I'll tell you what, so far so good. I mean, we're only in practice here, and we are catching up to whatever car this is in front of us. And that's a good sign here for Jeff King and the team. But Jeff King feeling pretty good about where he's at here in practice. We are going to go back to the garage. Let's see what our times are. And let's see if we can't qualify and get this thing into our first race. Wow, check out the leaderboard here for our practice results. And I'll tell you what, not too bad. Our best lap, 14.857. Our goal time was 16.637, so we're pretty good here. Qualifying now, goal position 34th, goal time 16.290. Let's get out on the track and see how we do. All right, here we go. Jeff King going to qualify here. And we are going around the track. First lap, getting up some speed. Hopefully we can qualify within our goal time and within our goal position. Let's go. All right, there it is. We qualified 18th. with a qualifying time of 15.230. We're advancing to heat number 2, starting in 5th. All right, coming up, heat number 2, starting in 5th.
Heat number 2.
All right, heat number 2, starting in 5th place here. And there it is, green, green, green. Jeff King in the heat. And so far, so good. We haven't hit anybody or killed anybody yet, and that's fine. And there's a little rubbing with the 4th place car. And we are not doing too bad here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. There we go. Jeff King up to his old ways. And we are wrecking people. And we don't mean to. And I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I mean, he's likely to face fines or disqualification. We're really not sure what the sanction's going to be. Jeff King going to have to send some flowers and maybe a sympathy card to that driver. We're really sorry. All right, 1 lap to go. Jeff King trying to keep it high here, stay out of everybody's way. We're into the wall a little bit, and that's fine. Coming down low, see if we can't find some speed there. Coming to the line, and there it is. We finished in 3rd. We're going to advance to the A main. And Jeff King's going to have to apologize. And there's a race car driver, obviously, that's going to want to punch him in the face. That's fine. All right, coming up next, the A main. We're starting 10th, and that is pretty awesome for our first time here in the Street Stock Series. Fairbury Speedway, the land of the free and the home of the brave. The Dirt Car Street Stock Series getting started. Race number 1 here. Jeff King coming out for the A main. All right, here we go. A main. Jeff King starting 10th on the outside row. Green, green, green. And here we go. The race is on. And we have got 12 laps to complete here. And the goal for Jeff King is just not to kill anyone. And that's always a good goal to have. Here we go, squeezing up in between some cars, trying to get a run going, coming into the corner, turning the car sideways a little bit, trying to stay on the outside, move up and take 1 position, using the acceleration there to turn the car. And we got a little bit of a run on the 9th place car. Oh boy, we just lost a spot. Let's go ahead and cross it on over. Go! Oh my God, we just wrecked into somebody. And into the wall. Oh, Jeff King has already not met his goal, and now we've messed up the car's aero. Smacking into the wall. Oh boy, what are we doing here in this new series here? Jeff King not making any friends. And we are probably going to have to pay a hefty fine for that one. Well, Jeff King's still in 10th place here. Trying to get in the 9th position, but we just can't get around this guy. All right, throwing the car in the corner. And the pack in front of us is moving away a little bit. All right, now Jeff King's got a nice run here. Working those tear-offs pretty good. Oh, now we're coming underneath. We got a nice run here. Can we make anything happen? And we can't. Still in 10th position. We just can't move up. Jeff King actually right now has got a new goal. He's trying not to lose any spots. And we had a really bad turn there. Lost a couple spots. Now in 12th position. The arrow on the car is broken. Having a little bit of a trouble controlling the car here. All right, Jeff King finishes in 13th. Absolutely brutal race to start off his season here in the Street Stocks. Sending out the flowers and the I'm sorry cards. Oh boy, hopefully he's not going to get punched in the face. All right, Jeff King finished in 13th position. Not sure which driver we turned there in the beginning of the race. It looks like Jesse Wright is our winner. All right, race earnings are going to be $3,171, $10 of merch sold. No doubt, it was a hat. Well, I'll tell you what, moderate driving, our parts deteriorated pretty significantly there. We've got $13,722 in the bank, 14,698 skill points. The next unlock at 15,000 skill points So I think at the next race or after the next race, we're going to be leveling up or advancing to the next level of our skill points. All right, going into the parts and repairs, we're repairing all of our parts for 33 bucks. Now let's go ahead. We're going to buy all of the level 1 parts, tire, suspension, chassis, and engine. Let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, well, I accidentally went into the suspension and upgraded it to level 2, and that's fine. Everything else is upgraded level 1. They're all maxed out, and that is all right. Let's go ahead and move to the next event. Now that our car is repaired and upgraded, let's see how we do. Next race, Elm Creek. It's 1/5 of a mile. We got 10 laps for the main event. Let's get out into the practice session. Let's go ahead and change this car. 25% loose. That's where we're going to start. All right, practice session here, Elm Creek Raceway in the Street Stock Series. Event number 2 here for Jeff King. Let's get out on the track. We're going to stay with 25% loose as our car setup. That's been our baseline so far. Let's see if we need to make any changes. All right, Elm Creek here. Nice, big, wide dirt track. And you know what I love about this track? Not a whole bunch of wall there. There's some guardrail on the side. And then there's some space. And it looks like, whoa, there is some space. You can run off the track here. That is pretty cool. No wall. And Jeff King likes a track with no wall. Well, I tell you what, this is not going well. Oh, geez, it's practice and we're wrecking people. My God. That guy's going to have a beef with us, I'm sure. All right, well, Jeff King learning this track. This is a new track for us here, the number 69 team. And we are going to have to watch ourselves in these corners, especially this one here. Yeah, this seems to be our trickiest corner right there. Just can't seem to get the timing down, and perhaps we need to loosen up this car a little bit. Let's go back to the garage. We're going to check on our times and we're going to loosen up the car just a little bit. All right, let's make the car 50% loose, see what that does. All right, here we go, getting back out on the track after we've loosened it up. And oh boy, it's not really too much of a difference so far. We are definitely having a difficult time here keeping all 4 wheels on the track. I tell you what, these other race car drivers pretty aggressive here in our practice session. I mean, it's just practice, boys. Chill out for a minute, would you? I tell you, this is definitely a different type of car as far as handling goes, and Jeff King's team might have to use some outside resources to try and find a good tune for this car and this track. We did just pass somebody, so that's a good sign here. The car is handling pretty good. Oh, now that guy's coming back for a little bit of revenge. There's a little bump and grind that we're doing here. Well, let's go ahead back to the garage and let's see what our times have been. I mean, the car as far as handling goes, it's not that difficult here. I don't know, making it looser would help us any, and definitely making it stiffer would not help us any. So we're going to keep the handling of the car right here, 50%, and let's go check on our times. All right, the last few laps, not so bad. Our best lap, 12.788. We beat our goal time, and that's very important. All right, we're going to move on to qualifying here. Our goal position, 34th. The goal time, 14.543 seconds. Let's get out on the track, see if we can't beat that or come close to it. We did beat that time in our practice, and I believe the car is as good as it's going to get, so let's go ahead and get out on the track and qualify. All right, out on the track, it's qualifying time. And Jeff King going to concentrate, do his best here. Here we go. So far, so good. Lap number 1, pretty good. Well, I tell you what, we qualify in 8th. Our qualifying time, 13.166. We're advancing to heat number 4, starting 2nd, and that is awesome.
Heat number 4.
All right, heat number 4 getting underway. We're starting in 2nd. We need to finish in the top 5. Green, green, green. The top 5 are going to advance to the main feature. Oh, here we go. Jeff King already losing the spot, and that's fine. We just got to run our own race, not worry about the cars around us. Oh, running a little bit wide here. And that's fine. Jeff King staying on the outside, trying to find some speed here. Oh, he just lost a couple spots there. Oh, but we're getting him back, finding some speed, and we made a run, and we made it too far, deep into the corner. Sorry, Jeff King gets back on the gas. Oh, man, we just blew it. Jeff King spins out. Oh, Jeff King causes a caution, gets caught up in the outer field there. Oh, now we're back in the pack, ready to go green again. Going to be a green and white checkered. Oh, here we go. Green, green, green. Jeff King's car, there's something wrong with it. The green flag comes out. He spins. He can't keep control of it. And that's going to be it for him in this race. I tell you what, the team's a little bit disappointed, and that's fine. 10th out of 10th is where we're going to finish here. And I don't know, something broke on Jeff King's car, but not going to be a great result here. Maybe we can pick up one spot here. There we go. We picked up one spot at the end, finishing 9th. We're going to advance to the B main, so it's not the main feature, but that's all right. All right, it's the B main. Here we go. Green, green, green. We're starting in 16th position here. Jeff King made a last-minute change to his setup, made it a little bit more tight. Hopefully that would help him here, and so far it's not doing too bad. I mean, he's moved up to 10th position, although he is wrecking people. Oh boy, Jeff King, what are you doing out on the track, son? All right, Jeff King trying to calm down his nerves. Only got 2 more laps to go. Oh, we're messing up everybody's race. What are we doing out on the track? Jeff King at this point, should he even be behind the wheel of these street stock cars? I'm not sure. All right, 1 lap to go. I mean, making that final change to the car brought in some really crazy speed here, but obviously he can't handle it. Moving up into 2nd position, and that's where we're going to finish. 2nd position in this race, but it wasn't a clean race, and Jeff King is not happy with that finish. Probably should have finished 5th or 6th to be fair. And we're going to have more flowers to send to these other drivers. Oh boy. All right, moving up to the A main. We're starting in 22nd. I mean, we did get ourselves to the big dance, but we didn't get there the way we wanted to. We're going to go ahead and change that setup. We're actually going to make it a little bit looser. And again, not a recommended thing to do, to change your setup without practicing with it, but Jeff King swinging for the fences here. Elm Creek Raceway. We got the Dirt Car Racing Street Stock Series here. Jeff King in the A main, starting 22nd. All right, here is the feature. Jeff King starting in 22nd. Green, green, green. And here we go. We've made the car a little bit looser, and not sure if that's going to help. So far, it's not really helping a lot, as we're sliding into people already. And maybe Jeff King just has anxiety with other cars on the track, and I think that's what it is. Oh boy, running wide up into the mud. Here we go, coming around the corner. We're losing speed there in that corner. We've pushed our way up to 17th. And that's not bad. We're still running a little bit wide. Jeff King coming into the corner, picking up another position there. Can he hold on to it? And I tell you what, this car really needs some throttle control, especially in these corners. Jeff King just trying to find a smooth way to get through this race so he doesn't wreck anybody else. Oh, 5 laps to go. Let's get that tear off going on. I mean, these drivers are going to gang up on him. I mean, he's going to be lucky if they don't put a banana in his tailpipe. All right, here we go. Jeff King running on the outside again. Trying to see if there's any speed up here. He's got a pretty good run. Turning into corner, 2 laps to go. Jeff King got a pretty good run there. And now we've moved up to 10th position. Can Jeff King get a top 10 finish here in his second race in the Street Stock Series? And there it is, a top 10 finish here in the Street Stock Series. Now, we did have one minor situation where we turned a driver, but that's fine. Overall, Jeff King getting more comfortable and more familiar with this car. All right, $2,304 here for Jeff King. $87 in merch sold. He's quickly becoming the villain here out in this series, and that's probably why he sold a lot of merch. Wow, the regional series is now available. We've reached 15,000 skill points, and we have opened up some new opportunities. We got new regional tracks, new 360 Sprint Pro late model vehicles, the ability to hire drivers to race for you. Let's return to the office and advance our career. Wow, the path to becoming a legend. Begin our regional journey in the Regional Dirt Series, and that is awesome. All right, this race at Elm Creek is completed. We finished 10th. Total in the bank right now, $8,443. We have moderate driving. We're going to need to fix our car. And look at this. Members of your investment team were at the last race. They see the fire in you to succeed and grow. That's right. And now we can unlock one more series here, the Big Block Modified or the UMP Modified. And I tell you what, we're going to go with the UMP Modified. Let's go ahead and unlock that right now. Wow, we got a new series unlocked. That is pretty awesome. But for right now, let's go ahead and repair this street stock car. It's going to be $519. We really don't have a whole lot of money to move up, but we are going to upgrade our tires to level 2, $2,560. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's upgrade all of the tires within level 2 to max them out. It's going to leave us with $3,444 in the bank. And our next race is a showcase at Kokomo. And this is a showcase where we have the ability to earn a sponsor for our street stock team. Looks like the sponsor is Extra Value. And I'm not even sure what that is. But it's a great value. It says it right there in their name. So I tell you what, let's get out onto this track at Kokomo. We've done it in the other series. Let's do it here in the Street Stock. And let's get Jeff King a sponsor for this Street Stock series. All right, here at Kokomo Speedway Street Stock Showcase. Let's get out on the track and practice. We're going to start with the car set up 50% loose. This car does handle a little bit differently than all the other cars. All right, we are familiar with this track. Wow, Jeff King getting hit as he comes out on the track. Perhaps these drivers are really pissed off at him. All right, this is a track where we do like to run up high and then find our speed and come down low when we have to. And I do like the 50% loose here for the car settings. It does make things a little bit easier. All right, well, we've tried a couple different race lines here. We've ran up high, we've ran down low. And we ran into the wall. I'm just saying. So let's go back to the garage. Let's see how our times have been. I mean, overall, when there aren't cars surrounding us, Jeff King's doing pretty good. It's only when he's in traffic that he panics and starts smacking into people. So let's go back to the garage, see how we did on our lap times, and see if there's any adjustments that need to be made to this car. All right, not the greatest lap times, but not the worst. Our best lap, 15.262. And that beats our goal time. All right, moving on to qualifying. Goal position 51st, 16.609. Hopefully we can match that. Our best lap in practice was 15.262. So we should be okay. Let's see how we do. All right, qualifying time here. Getting out on the track at Kokomo. Jeff King not sure whether he's going to run up high or run down low. And here we go. 2 laps to make a good time. Jeff King just has to concentrate here. And so far, so good. All right, coming to the finish line here. And 41st. Not bad. We're advancing to Heat 5, starting in 7th. Our qualifying time, 16.151, which I believe was better than our goal. All right, so not the best, not the worst. We're going to leave the car set up right where it was. Up next, heat number 5. Man, let's go.
Heat number 5.
All right, heat number 5 here, ready to go. The top 5 advance to the main feature. Green, green, green. Currently sitting in 8th position here. And once again, the goal for this team is just not to play dirty, not to wreck anybody. We know rubbing is racing, but wrecking ain't racing. At least that's what Jeff King's mom always told him. And look at this. Jeff King absolutely annihilating out here on the track. And he's moving up several positions, just trying to stay off the wall. And he has found something here on this track with this setup. Got a run coming on the outside. Oh boy, Jeff King coming underneath here. And look at this. Jeff King holding it down. Surrounded by cars. Robinson gets a run on the outside. Jeff King's going to try and follow him here, and he does. Now Jeff King's got to run. Last lap here. Jeff King trying to use the accelerator. Doing a slide job on Robinson. Grazes the wall. Comes in 3rd at Kokomo in heat number 5. We are advancing to the big dance in the A main starting in 17th. What a race. Well, up next, it's the A main. We're starting in 17th. This is absolutely awesome. We've got a sponsorship on the line if we end up in the top 60, which I'm pretty sure we're going to do. Let's go out to the big dance under the spotlights and hope we don't poop our pants. Land of the free, home of the brave here at Kokomo Speedway. Dirt car racing, street stock series. Jeff King and the number 69 team starting in 17th position here in the A main. Here we go, starting in 17th. Nerves are with us. Green, green, green. All right, 17th position. The goal for today's race really is just to have some fun out here, get some more experience with this car, and not wreck anyone. It's all right, Jeff King bumping somebody, moving him out of the way a little bit. Let's try and stay off the wall here. Feathering the gas, coming on the inside, doing a little bit more bumping. We've moved up to 14th position, and I tell you what, Jeff King having himself a pretty good race here with only a few laps underway. Oh, here we go, coming around on the outside. Can we make a run? We do. Bailey's in our way. Get out of our way, you big jerk. We have got places to go here, and that's the kind of stuff that causes wrecks. Jeff King getting a run on the outside. He's staying in the dirt, feathering the throttle, coming out on the outside. Now he's got 14th position in his sights here. We're currently in 15th. Wow, near miss there as we've lost a position. Oh boy, Jeff King lost control of the car. He smacks into Thompson. Oh, caused the situation out on the track. Wow, Jeff King lost control of the car there, went into the corner pretty hard, ran right into Thompson, and that's what we were trying to avoid here at Kokomo, but worse things have happened. Now the race is back underway. 10 laps to go. Tell you what, Jeff King having a nice run here these last couple laps. He's getting a run here. He's moved up. Can he try and take away 2 spots here? Jeff King doing a slide job. He's moved up into 14th place. Tell you what, not a bad showing here by the number 69 team. And now we're looking at 13th place. Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff King staying away from the wall there. He's going to use a tear off. Getting a pretty good run here. Can he take over 12th position with 1 lap to go? Oh, he's getting a run here. He's running up high. He's coming down low. Can he take away 12th position here on the last lap? He does. Slides up next to the wall, and he's going to cross the finish line in 12th position. Great race for Jeff King and the number 69 team, finishing 12th in the big dance. Wow. And that after qualifying 41st. Great race for Jeff King, earning $4,940. Sold $186 worth of merch. It's never a bad thing. Put that money in the bank. All right, we finished in 12th. Moderate driving there. Our suspension seems to be getting real beat up. Perhaps that's because we went up to the level 2 suspension. So we might have to take a look at that. $8,384 in the bank. We've got 18,349 skill points. We might unlock something after the next race. Well, here it is. A local sponsor, Extra Value, is offering us a contract here in the Street Stock Series, and we're going to take it. It's Extra Value Auto Parts. All right, sponsor goal for the next few races. I tell you what, top 15 is where we're going to stick. It's easy. It's going to pay us out a little bit of cash, but I don't think that there's any way Jeff King gets into the top 10 the way he's driving in this series. Going to need a little bit more experience under his belt before he starts competing at that level. A new mechanic is available. It's Jeff Bodana. Bodana, Dana, Fofana, Banana, Fana, whatever. You know the saying. You don't make me repeat it. But he is available now for a mechanic, and that is pretty cool. And he looks pretty cool. He's got a little bit of a smile on his face, and that'll brighten up your day. Thanks, Jeff. All right, repairing all of our parts here, $547. Putting that back in a good spot. Next event for the Street Stock Series, Sterling County. And I tell you what, we're going to take a look at our other series. The Micro Sprint, we're in race 6 out of 11. In the Outlaw Midgets, we're 3 out of 11. The 305 Sprints, race 4 out of 11. In our Street Stocks, race 4 out of 11. We have now unlocked the UMP modified cars, and that is pretty awesome. We've also unlocked the regional series here. Not really sure what that's all about. Let's get into that right now. Here is the regional series, and we haven't started any of these races. So we're not going to start the regional series until we've completed the local series. I feel like that's the natural progression of things. Taking a look at the personnel micro team here, we've got a full garage. In the midget team, we've got a sponsor agent. Now let's get ourselves assigned this mechanic. We're going to go Jeff Bodana, Fana Fofana. We are ready to hire Jeff. And there he is. Bam. Jeff and Jeff. It's the Jeff and Jeff show on the midget team. Moving over to our Extreme Outlaw Midgets series, it looks like this car is the only one here without a sponsor. And in the next episode, we are going to take this 69 Extreme Midget car to the showcase at Fairbury, where he has the opportunity to win a sponsor. I'm not sure what that sponsor is. Let's take a look. It's going to be Metro Plumbing, and who doesn't love a good plumber? Not just because they have ass cracks, which is funny, and everybody likes funny plumber ass crack jokes. But look, let's not be that immature. We're going to take this seriously and get Metro Plumbing as our sponsor. And then also in the next episode, we're going to start with the UMP Modifieds. We're going to go with the regulation season as always and take a look at that. We are going to get this thing a new paint scheme and come on back and do a few races here. And boy, I cannot wait. This series is exciting. It's a lot of fun to play. This game is pretty awesome. I want to thank you guys for sticking around watching the episode. Thanks for the love and support on the channel. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you're notified of all the content coming out. Hit that like button on the video. Even if you didn't like it, you got to hit it. It's part of the YouTube rules. And leave your comments down below. It doesn't even matter what you say. Save space here at the 69 Racing Team. You can say whatever the hell you want. But most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are going to see you right back here in the next video.